like someone just took them.
That's how he's choosing to play his game, and I don't agree with it. And
That's malicious because those are things that are huge to me.
Yeah.
And you want to like be all personal with me, and I'm thinking, okay, fine. Like, I don't even know why, but I was opening up to him. Like, struggles, and you take that and you turn that into something else. Those are personal struggles that I'm telling you about. How dare you?
By the way, Nicole, I don't think you've ever realized, I think these were meant to be yours.
So, wait, what? Were they small?
But I like stretched them out like crazy.
Oh, did you steal them from up there?
Oh no, these definitely weren't yours.
Yeah.
Those are the HOH slippers.
They're women's 9-10.
Oh, those must be Christine's.
Christine's 10?
I don't know. I have a 6.
Yeah, yours are baby feet.
5
No,
and a half.
these were, I'm talking about like way back.
Oh, I think Hayden did steal them, or did you take them from Hayden?
No, I took them from the HOH room.
Dude, we'll fill you in. I'll fill you in, girl.
What the hell was that?
Oh,
Do you want to go in the DR? Seriously, go to the DR. They make you feel better.
They do.
Unless they're busy, but I think...
All the people in the DR are the best.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, I've never had to...
Well, I'll tell you what...
It was very uneventful.
No. I'll tell you what happened up there, because everybody was in the room except for you, I think, and Donnie. And then Cody walked out rather quickly.
I walked out. I walked out and I was like, Christine's out there. And then the second I walked out, I was like, fuck, she's in the deal. So I came down here and started putting like dishes away and...
Okay, so Zach told Victoria everything that has happened throughout his game, from day 1 to day 52.
Okay.
Victoria was hurt because she found out some stuff that Derek did not tell her along the way. Zach realized that she was upset and told her to keep her mouth shut and not tell Derek anything. So she listened to him, and she was upset, so she came to me and kind of just like cried a little bit and talked about how she felt. Well, Zach freaked out and was afraid that Derek was going to get mad at him for spilling his guts and making her mad at Derek. So Zach called Derek into the room and said, hey, Nicole told Victoria everything about my game, and just Victoria's super mad at you right now. So Derek confronted me and Derek confronted me about it and said, hey, did you say anything to Victoria about my game and alliances and stuff? And I said, absolutely not. He's like, okay. So he asked Victoria, who called you into the room and told you all this stuff? And she says, Zach. So then he gets Zach up there, and he gets everybody up there, and he goes, Zach, can you please tell me like what happened? And Zach goes, okay, I'll tell you the truth. I told Victoria everything about my game. She got pissed at me. I knew she was going to tell you, and then I knew I could use Nicole because I told Nicole everything about my game. So I used her I lied and said Nicole told her to cover my ASS. I'm sorry. So Zach admitted the truth, that he just threw me under the bus for absolutely no reason.
Everybody was in the room.
Everybody was in the room.
Everyone's in the room. Everyone's in there.
And he's like, I lied. You can send me home next week. I'll throw the HOH.
And then he turned and he goes,
And then
he goes, I've lied to you, blah, 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 blah. I've lied to you. You wanted me out of the house. Someone told you guys could send me home. And then he said something to Frankie. He said, like, you've lied to me.
You wanted me out of the house last week.
You wanted me out of the house. He turned to Derek and goes, I've never lied to you.
You told me he's never lied to me.
He said to Nicole, he said, I've never lied to you. And then he goes, I've not really told you anything. And I was like, all right, well, I'll go fuck myself.
And he left. So
And
all
then,
that
what did
drama
he say to
went
Caleb?
down.
Because I thought that was funny
What
too.
the heck?
Yep.
But like Derek, I'm so hurt because Derek is hurt by me.
Because just for the sole fact that she came to me and didn't come to him, but in her defense, Derek was in the DR and she was severely hurt by the information
And
Zach
I knew
told
that
her.
Nicole knew.
Yeah, and Zach said,
so that's the only reason why I went to Nicole, because I knew that Nicole was the only person who knew about this.
But did you tell Derek that?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. I think he'll. I think
Like, she
right now
has
it's
a
still
great,
heat of the
legitimate
moment.
excuse, like,
I think it's still heat of the
reason
moment. I don't think
on...
he's gonna be
Yeah,
mad at you.
definitely. I don't think so.
He's not gonna be mad at
He
you.
can't
He
be
said
mad at you.
I'm like hurt by you, and
All you
me-
can say, Victoria, is that I'm super sorry. I was extremely, tell me, see what you said. I was extremely hurt. You were in the DR. Zach told me that he spilled his guts to Nicole 3 days ago so that I could go to her and talk to her about it. And honestly, if this happens again, I will come straight to you. I'm sorry. I was extremely hurt. Didn't know what to do. This is the first time this has happened to me in this game. Bam. Right?
Bam.
that's- I
And
mean,
then
that's
you
the
say
truth.
bam at the
Yeah,
end
that's
of
the
it, though.
complete truth.
Say bam.
And I totally, I don't
She
know
has
if
to say
I would have
bam,
done
though, right?
anything
No, that's why she's
different.
emphasizing the bam.
I don't know if I would have done I wouldn't have done anything different in your circumstance.
Victoria, please go to the
There you
doctor.
go.
Oh, get it out.
Like say if I would have probably went to Christine if she's in the situation instead of going to Cody. You know?
Yeah.
I would have done what she done.
Yeah.
And I told Derek that.
I probably would too, to be
If he's in
honest.
the DR, I'm not going to sit there and cry by myself and know that
Yeah.
you know everything and not be able to just be like, Christine, I'm super hurt by the information I heard. Like, I don't know what to do.
So she shouldn't have gone there?
Huh? I'm just giving an example.
Did she not ever go to me?
No, she didn't.
Wait, what?
She didn't ever go up to me? I'm confused.
No, I forgot to leave out that Zach threatened her to not, you better not tell Derek. Right? So she didn't because she was threatened, basically.
Oh, that makes sense.
So that, and then
Okay.
in her defense, that's also why. He said, you better just basically suck it up.
Ooh.
So what's she supposed to
He's a
do?
class
She's scared of him.
Class act.
But he knew that eventually she would go up to Derek, and that's why he covered his tracks.
Oh, exactly.
Right, because she kept saying, I want to talk to Derek about it, I want to, and he kept saying, no, no. And then he went and did that and used my name. It's kind of funny that he used my name because I looked right at Frankie and I said, using my name again for something I didn't say. Why use me?
Not again.
It's so ironic.
Hmm.
I feel bad for her, though, because she's just a mess right now.
She'll be fine.
She will be fine.
People.
I think, honestly, I think she got the most hurt
With Frankie.
that Frankie did
I
that.
know.
But
That's why she's crying. That's
what
why
did
she's crying.
Caleb said that
What did
Frankie said all that to
Okay,
him?
so then this happened, Christine.
So now we're down here. Now all that's out on the table.
Yes.
Well, I was down here reading my black chai tea box
Okay.
from 1972, original. That stuff is good.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I try to make light of situations.
Okay, well, let's
like,
just get to the info.
okay.
Do you want to tell her or do you want me to?
I don't know. I was honestly
Okay, I'll
still not
tell.
listening because it's just
I'll
like drama and.
So Victoria and Frankie were having a convo, and at that time Derek was kind of paranoid, thinking like, because she came up to me and said something about how she was hurt by him. So she also thought that, Derek originally thought that she went to Frankie and was saying stuff about him. Not true at all. So we cleared the air about that. And Frankie's convo and her convo was strictly personal about things that they've gone through, about his sister, about strictly personal, nothing to do with game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Caleb, me, Cody, Victoria were at the table, and Caleb goes,
Now,
"Did you
Caleb starts talking very smart, intelligently, very smart. He's a very smart guy.
Oh, this because of what he says afterwards?
Well, sometimes when he talks, some of the stuff I'm just like,
Oh no, this is
So
this
it's
is
almost
interesting.
of the time.
Just like, ooh. So he goes, "Did you say anything about Zach in there with Frankie?"
yeah, he brought it up.
He brought it up.
Victoria
He asked
said that?
Victoria.
To
And
Victoria.
Victoria says, "No, it was strictly personal, nothing to do with game at all." And he goes, "Well, Frankie came
He
up
asked her like
here."
3 more
He
times.
asked her 3 times.
He was
And
like,
"Okay, yeah,
you
tell."
didn't talk to Zach? You didn't talk to Frankie about
about
Zach?
Zach.
Then she was like, no. He's like, so you never met, like almost being like, it was like he was trying to talk to like reprimanding a child.
Yeah,
like almost like when your
exactly.
parents ask you 3 times
Yes.
and then you like
Trying to
confess
give
to
you
it.
a
He was like
chance.
thinking that she would confess to it.
And she was dead serious. No, no. You know how she gets like,
Yeah.
she was already been screaming at Zach up there. And so
God,
then,
he did.
Dude, I'm
I heard it.
so then, he goes, well, Frankie came out of the room, went up to me and said, what did he say
I don't know.
exactly?
Well, Frankie, right after they came out of the room, Frankie like sat down with us and like grabbed Caleb.
Grab
Yeah,
Caleb.
exactly.
And Caleb just said that she said that Zach was saying stuff about alliances, throwing things under the bus, and then Caleb said all this weird stuff about keeping Donnie this week and voting out just a bunch of weird crap. No, just weird.
Oh,
I didn't
don't
understand.
scare me
I couldn't. No, I couldn't follow it.
Okay.
Could you follow what he was saying?
I was attempting not to like laugh about it.
Yeah.
Okay,
But I
good.
don't know who he was referring to. But anyways, Frankie came up to him and said that Victoria said all this stuff. that Zach told her, that Zach has some big plan. So, you know,
Well, no,
Caleb-
because I think, okay, well, so I think what he was trying to say, because he went and yanked Donnie.
Yeah.
And so,
He did not wake Donnie up.
no, Donnie was asleep. This was earlier in the day.
Okay.
It was earlier in the day. And so I think he was just, with everything that was going down, I think he was speculating on the fact that, like, Zach maybe, like, scheming to keep, I don't know what he was doing. But
he's
this
trying
is
to make
Caleb
up
talking
stuff.
game. This, no, I don't think, this is Caleb talking game, I think. I think he was attempting to talk game, which is
that
why I
was
thought
a
it was funny.
hot mess then.
Okay, so then anyways,
Anyways.
so then all this other
All
stuff
of a
comes out.
sudden, and then Victoria was super hurt because she literally talked about such personal things with Frankie, nothing to do with game, that she was so hurt that Frankie would come and tell Caleb that she said anything about the game, because she literally talked about, she said, like, things that you wouldn't talk, and like things you wouldn't talk about with anybody. So she was just super hurt, and then just Caleb says, well, you know what? Basically Frankie lied. And he's like, well, yeah.
What
And he
else
goes,
is okay?
you know what? I don't believe you, and I don't believe you. I'm not going to believe anybody. It's up in the air. Yours is behind closed doors, and there was only 2 people in the room. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So he's just like blind to the fact that Frankie lied to him and then just went up in the room. Right, Cody?
Yeah, I mean, we walked over. I walked to grab a
mean,
switch,
yeah,
and the
that's what
next thing I know,
happened.
there was more screaming, and so I think that's why Caleb went upstairs.
Yeah. And then he went upstairs. But anyways,
Now we're just kicking it.
now we're just kicking it.
We've been
And now they're
chilling
just
like a
kicking
villain
it.
in your room.
I know. I was like, ooh. It was awkward getting my makeup out of there.
I was like, what was that?
Ooh.
I was like, ooh.
But it's just like, how many times does he need to lie to you till you
Before you realize
that
it
it's
keeps
all
happening.
stemming from him?
Yes.
And I'm not
Correct.
afraid to say that because I have nothing to lose with Frankie. And then Frankie also said to me that he wanted to talk to me one-on-one, and I'm not doing it after I decided he did to Victoria.
Because apparently he said to Caleb that they were
Because
talking
he's just
about
going to
a bunch of
pretend I'm
stuff.
saying things that I'm not.
Did
I will not talk to him.
I was just talking to Derek last night. I said, I have been completely trying to avoid alone time with him because if I don't have any alone time, he can't make up anything.
Exactly.
Which is why I'm not sleeping up there. Because I'm not going to. If I don't have any alone time, he can't make anything up.
Right, because he could pretend that you guys stayed up all night
Exactly.
scheming when you're freaking sleeping.
Yes.
That's
Because
bull
he
crap. You shouldn't
will
have
make
to.
up
You shouldn't have to do
anything.
that when you're the HOH.
What? I
You shouldn't have to do that,
That's
but
true.
whatever.
With, I don't know what to do.
I mean, I wouldn't do. I obviously wouldn't. call it just-
Christine, like, I just want to, do you want me to say, hey, Frank, she doesn't want you sleeping up there, but
Really thinking about it. Except for I legitimately will be so happy sleeping in the rock room, to be honest.
Yes.
I'll be really happy.
but it's just not even a matter of that. It's
No,
that's
it's
not what
the
it's a
first
matter.
room.
It's the
You don't
what
even have
what's
the
the
choice.
word?
No, you know what?
You don't
What's
even
the
have the
word
choice.
about
He
it?
said you wouldn't have that room if I didn't win that competition.
Well, yeah, no, well, he got crazy confident once he won it by himself, and now he's Ariana Grande's brother.
Oh
So now
man,
he's super confident.
lots going down, man.
What the heck is
Yeah, man.
this? Is
This is good.
I walked in there. I was like, he's like, oh, you know, called Jordan. I was like, blessing in disguise. Thank you so much. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, thanks for saving me. Because it would have been awkward if I was up there. I had no idea what was happening.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so if I would have sat up there, I would have been like, what?
So now, do you understand it all?
No, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But what the?
Well, I just was again reading about black Kai tea and
Black what tea?
Kai.
Chai.
It's not Kai.
Isn't that CHAI?
It's CHAI, but I
Yeah,
thought
chai.
the CH was pronounced Ka. Kai.
Chai tea.
Chai tea. I knew that, chai tea. I think I said chai the other day.
I only know because I work at Starbucks, but.
I think I said chai, and then I was like, that's wrong.
Did you
Say
get
Kai.
embarrassed?
I was like, I said chai tea, and like, no one said anything, so I was like, you must have said it wrong.
That's awesome.
Wait, it's chai.
It's
right?
chai.
I don't know.
But I said it the other day because I looked at it and I was like, oh, wow, chai tea. And like, no one said shit, and I was like, fuck, it's probably because it's Kai. No one wanted to call me out. So now I'm saying Kai, so I contradicted myself. And now I sounded
it makes
now I
sense,
sounded like an idiot to you.
Christine, you know, my name is not Tristine. It makes sense.
To a fucking dingus. Stupid dingus. So are you
What's
still?
the game move from you?
No. You guys need me.
Oh,
Proven by
here's
craziness.
the thing though, guys. I have a final 2 deal with Frankie, so
Yeah.
please don't vote him out. I'm gonna need him to stay.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no, we know you do.
Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna take it. I want him out.
You're taking him to the final.
Oh yeah, no, I am.
Okay, we'll see.
You guys, I'm sorry. The both of you.
I'm telling
Cody,
you, the back door isn't gonna fit a fucking swollen
Yeah.
ass dude like me.
Cody,
Try and get me out the front.
It's gonna be really awkward this week. I mean, enjoy your last day, not on the block tomorrow. You're gonna be on the block.
Well, at least
Then
I could
you're
do
gonna
it
be in
inside of the
jury
house. At least I'll have some alone time with Nicole because you'll be out of here, so I don't have to, worry about.
Wait,
jealousy.
wait, I'm confused. How are you gonna?
No, but you'll be out of here. You'll be on your thing.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy your last.
And then Derek can't make me jealous. You won't get jealous, and then
Oh my god.
Nicole's just like,
Funny. Oh, what a funny house.
so I felt bad because she was crying, and I was just like, this is
Yeah.
epic. It's like
She's standing here saying
amazing.
how awesome it is, and she's crying. No, but he explained it's not to do
Fucking
anything.
A. She just bats at my knees.
No. But he was saying it really had nothing to do with her.
I was just trying to change the subject,
Yeah,
you know?
no, I
Yeah,
was too. I thought
people-
I'm not comforting, and I'm a nurse. I am comforting when it.
You're
comes to-
terrible. You're like,
Shut up! I hate you. I'm like, I'm sorry that you're hurt.
Nicole's like,
I hate comforting. Yes, I hate.
I'm like, what are you
I
doing?
hate comforting like that.
I know, horrible. I totally understand. I suck at comforting people.
Because when
Go
I'm
to
mad-
Christine and Nicole if you're sad.
No,
Not.
don't.
Check.
And the thing
Yeah, I know, I
is
was-
that
you know,
when
don't.
I'm sad, I usually like to be by myself, and I
Me
don't
too.
want anybody touching me. I don't want anybody telling me. I just want to be alone. So that's
Same.
And I
that's
don't
like how I
understand
am.
how
I'm not a
people are
huggy
crying
person.
at
You see
these
my
things like
one-armed
they're
hugs.
awkward.
What's that?
I don't understand how people are crying, like actually like bawling at these things, so I feel uncomfortable because I'm like, I don't understand why you're crying like this about this, and so.
Oh, Cody, now I know
so
how you really
awkward.
feel. Now I'm gonna just go F myself.
I don't like it when you say that.
I do.
Oh, dear.
God, Christine, what?
What did I say this time? What did I say now? Why would I lie?
Why would I lie?
What did I say now?
Oh, are they scheming up there or what?
Who the
Yes.
fuck cares? Honestly,
I have no
Nicole.
idea.
What?
There's a new Final Four up there. They are called the.
Bird's Nest. Oh my
There you
god.
go. Nailed it.
That's them.
They're called the Bird's Nest.
Fuck, that was our Final Four name.
Would it not be funny if there was two alliances in the house with the same name?
That would be impossible.
It would
That'd
never
be
happen.
nuts.
Never in a million years.
Unless there was like something really prominent in the house.
Yeah,
you
like-
know,
like I
the
was saying,
Bird's
like
Nest.
Bird's Nest.
Exactly.
That's
But
stupid.
it was like something cooler. Hey, did you see the squirrels in Otev's eyes?
I did. What was up with that?
Every veto, there's squirrels.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. Every single veto.
Oh yeah, I saw a squirrel one time at like a weird. But what does that have to do with? Is it just our season?
Yeah, I guess so. Because I mean, during
Fuck
the
is
comic,
that?
did you see it during the comic book one?
Yes, sitting
Yeah.
there like with their little jersey things on.
Yeah.
There's two of them.
So there's been a squirrel every single veto, or squirrels usually.
There
But
was
I guess they
squirrels
didn't
in
like
his
have them
eyes.
out this time. They just painted it in Otev's eyes.
Where the hell was the squirrel in the desert one?
Which is the one? There were
The
squirrels
horse.
with cowboy hats on. I'm trying to remember where it was. Do you remember seeing
Well,
those?
if me.
There were squirrels in every single thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I was like, well, that's weird.
It's
the
very
eyes.
odd.
I mean, I could just.
Wonder why. But does that happen every season? Do they pick something and do that?
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. I don't know. It's like Seinfeld. There's always a
There's,
pine. Oh no, that's Psych always has a pineapple. Seinfeld always has a Superman in every single episode. Did you ever see Psych? No. Oh. Okay, well, didn't like it for that reaction.
I think she's
Nicole.
legit gonna.
Take it easy on that thing,
What
huh?
do you think
Other
is-
people are using it.
Wait, what's she gonna do?
Just be super upset.
Yeah,
She doesn't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, she was like, oh,
She said she was a selfie victim. Like, you're not. You can't selfie.
Wow.
But I mean, people say that when they're upset. I think.
But
She just feels like so
I
hurt
just
and
don't
lost.
understand how people get so.
I don't know.
Maybe it's.
I think she
we've all
was-
gotten
She's just
screwed
hurt
over.
she was so hurt about the Frankie thing. This wasn't, I don't think this was about the game, to be honest.
It's not about
Okay.
me. It was just strictly just like personal, and she like opened up to somebody, and then he basically spit in her face.
And then, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
like if I opened up to somebody
Yeah.
about everything that's happened my life,
And then they use that-
thought nothing of it, and they used it to better
Try to
themselves in
time
the
is-
game.
Yep.
Think that they are. It's sickening. Cody, it's sickening.
What? What? You are.
I'm hyped up.
You're a feisty mama. I love it. You are so hyped up.
Yeah.
I dig it.
You told me to stop crying. So
I did.
am.
See. Someone peeing over there? Oh, the sink's on.